Okay, welcome. Today is Tuesday, February 25th, 2020, and Naomi is not here today. Say hi to Naomi, guys. All right. There's a greeting from your classmates there. Okay. All right, guys. Quiet down, please. All right, last time we were working on getting this second scene of the bedroom working. And so we found out that one of the lessons I was trying to teach you guys is when you do something, when you program stuff with Scratch, it will do exactly what you ask, nothing more, nothing less. It won't do what you meant it to do. It'll do only what you told it to do. So when we told it to change to the bedroom, look what happens. Our ghost and our rock came with us. Well, then what we did last time, just a real quick recap, is we added it so that obviously when you press the letter B to escape, right, it's going to change the background, right? When you press the letter B, see here it is right here. When you press the letter B on the background of the woods, you're on the woods at first, but when you press B, it's going to switch to bedroom number 2. We made it so that also when you press the letter B, the ghost and the rock disappear. So look, let me click on the ghost. See? When the B key is pressed, hide the ghost. When the B key is pressed on the rocks, see, we're on the rocks. B key is pressed, it hides. Now, here's the funny thing that happens. Let me go ahead and play our game, and you'll see that it works. It works kind of. So let me full screen it, and let's play what we have so far. Boy, it sure is spooky out there. Hope there aren't any ghosts in this forest. And obviously I can control my cat and touch a rock, and it says, hey, press the A key for a nice prize. When I do, the ghost comes out and chases me. Oh no. And the rock will not tell me how to get out of here until the ghost catches me and touches me. So let's stop and let him hit me. Nice scream. And finally the rock says, hey, press the B key to escape. Ooh, okay. But we also want it to say that one time. Okay. Let's say that over and over again. Okay, well, I guess that's okay too. I really only want the rock to say that one time. All right, so I'm going to press the B key, and bam. Yay, I'm safe and sound in my bedroom. So it's working great so far, but watch what happens when I start the story a second time. I'm going to hit stop. I'm going to hit the green flag. What's missing? The rock. And the ghost. The rock and the ghost are missing. Well, when I press the A key, I mean, you could still press the A and B key because you already know what the story says. But unfortunately, the rock and the ghost is gone. Well, why? Does anybody know why it's gone? Max, what's going on?
Because you got no green flag and there's no show on it.
It's the show that's missing, guys. I told you this at the beginning. Look at all the code for my rock. Do you see anywhere that says a purple show? No. If you ever have a character and you tell it to hide, it'll obey you and it'll never show up ever again. Right? If you have a hide, you must have a show sometime, somewhere. Same thing with the ghost. Do I have a show for the ghost?
No. Yes. No.
Yeah. See? I have a purple show. I have a hide. So, you know what? The ghost is fine. It's working great. It's just the rock that needs fixing. So on the rock, all I need to do is go to get another show. And green flag is the event that is going to cause that to happen. Bam. That's it. Now the story should run perfectly. Okay, turn on your screens and add that.
Can you just put in between the forever?
You could put, so this is what Ivory's asking, could you just put it here? Yes, you could, but I rather have it on a different paragraph because it's a whole different topic, and sometimes we need starting conditions for each of our characters. So I'm going to put a different paragraph, but yes, that would make sense as well. You could do it that way. All right, try out your story. and restart your story after you're done, and the rock should reappear as it should. All right, I'm going to pause the video for a second here. Okay, we are back. So we're going to add a couple more things to our story right now. We're going to make it so that, okay, can you stop your, you have to stop your story, and then you can, yep. Okay. Yes, stop your story, otherwise it's going to keep on screaming, and screen's off. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm trying to move quickly, but I need your cooperation. I can teach quick, but can you listen well and learn quickly? Because we're almost done with this, and when we're done with this, it's time for you guys to start your own story. And we only have, guys, let's count how many days we have left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 computer classes left. Well, including today, 5. Not including today, just 4 classes left. And so I do want to give you guys enough time to work on this, and hopefully a game day at the end of it. But if we don't have a game, some classes won't have a game day. I've had 6th grade classes not have their final game day because it takes me forever to teach them and ask for quiet. And there's only 5 of you guys in my classroom, so it's not like it's a big class. But sometimes you guys take a little bit of time to rein back in. And I'll go out. Yeah, if you want to take longer on this, I'll take longer on it. Okay. So I want to continue our story here. For the sake of time, I think what I'm going to do, I think you guys already understand the basics of this, yes or no? How to make things happen?
Yeah.
Right? So what I'm going to do here is the rest of the story, I'm just going to, the ending of this story, I'm just going to hammer it out without having us do the back and forth. Okay, now you try this. Okay, now you try this. Now you try this. Hopefully you've understood every single paragraph that we've made so far. If not, look at each of them and figure out what they do. If you look at it long enough, you should be able to understand what's going on with each single paragraph that we make here. Okay, so let's continue on with our story now. I am going to make it so that, let me change the backdrops real quick to backdrop with the bedroom. The reason why is because I actually want it so that my cat starts off in bed. So when you press the B key, what's going to happen is it's going to switch to this background, but your cat will be wherever you happen to have been when you press the letter B, which for me it was right there. I want him to start here. Yes, question, comment? So I'm going to do you know how to get him over there? Yes?
So you put it on the bed, okay?
Put him on the bed.
And then you go to where like you first start. I think it's in like the
Motions.
and then like you hit the go to.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes, this go to is exactly the coordinates that he's on right now.
Yeah, one B key press.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes, so when the B key is pressed, not only do I want to trigger the ghost to hide, the rock to hide, the background to switch to bedroom, I also want the B key to trigger him to go to. Exactly, you have to think, what is triggering this event? Well, the B key. So the B key should also trigger this to happen on my cat. So let me zoom out real quick. Let's take a look at our full code here. I don't have one that says when B key pressed yet for the cat. I have it for everything else. So let me get that also for the cat. When, there it is, space key pressed, but I change it from space to B. All right. Now that should work. Well, hang on. I also want him to start talking. So I'm going to put a little slight delay. Let me zoom in while I do this. I'm going to put a little slight delay on it because I don't want it to instantly talk as soon as we switch to this background. Give a little bit of grace period. So I'm going to put a 1 second delay. Well, let's do 0.5 instead. 0.5, half a second. And then he's going to start talking. So here's what I'm going to have happen. He's going to say, going to grab that. Oh, dang it. It's so laggy whenever I do my Zoom tool. Okay. All right. Here's what's going to happen. He's going to say, oh, that must have been a bad dream. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and, here, let's just right-click on this one right here and say duplicate, because I want a little bit of pause again and another talk bubble. Double-click here. Mom, is breakfast ready yet? All right. And now, guess what? I want a new sprite to come in. I want Mom to come into the bedroom and start talking. So,
Show when say mom is breakfast ready.
say again?
Do you hit like make a new spray and then you say show when
Yes.
cat says
Right. So, well, very close. Almost. Yes, I have to make a new character. But here's what I need to do. I need to send a secret message saying, psst, hey, new sprite. It's time for you to show up. And I already showed you guys how to do that. Now watch. Careful, guys. Pay attention here because this is the hardest thing that you have to learn how to do. And yes, this is required of you when you make your project. The broadcast and receive. Broadcast and receive. So I'm going to do broadcast. Remember we did that for the rock. Now I'm going to broadcast a new message. I'm going to click here. Click on new message. And whatever you type, it doesn't matter what you type, but just type in something meaningful. I'm going to say mommy, like that. Hit OK. So I'm broadcasting mommy. No, this is not a talk bubble. This is a secret behind-the-scene message not meant for anybody to see, not meant for your audience to see. It's like saying, psst, mommy. And when the person who hears that cue, oh, that's my cue. I heard somebody say mommy. Then it's going to happen. Okay. Guys, do you have any questions about broadcast mommy, what that does? You understand? Now watch. I'm going to now go to grab a new sprite.
Can you make it a cat again?
I'm going to make it people, of course. And I am going to get, there, going to get her.
That was like a troll.
I know.
It's a troll.
All right, there it is.
What? She has
So,
a baby
hang
cat.
on.
What's her name? Wanda.
All right,
Whoa, Luke.
guys, this is what I mean. I'm telling you, we're at the pace we're going, we might not have a game day at the end of next week. Because I don't think we can finish, and I'm telling you guys, it's hard to rein you guys back in. I like talkative classes, don't get me wrong, but there's a right and a wrong time to talk. During my lecture and trying to finish this as quickly as I can is not a good time to have conversation. So let's try to move really quickly. So somebody tell me, how do I get her to show up as soon as I broadcast it from this? Yes, how do I do it?
You like show when
Yes, I do need show and hide. Very, very good. I need show and I need hide. When should it hide?
green flag for hide.
Yeah, green flag as soon as the game starts. I don't want her to be there yet.
And then get a receive. When she gets received, mommy,
That's right.
she shows up.
Ding, 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 ding. When I have received mommy. Because remember, the cat's like, psst, mommy. And then this character is going to be like, oh, that's my turn. That's my cue. I heard somebody say mommy, the secret word. And so now it's my turn to do my part, which is to show up. And also, because mommy's going to be moving, I also want her to always start here in the bottom left-hand corner. So I just drag her there. And these are the numbers. And look, this is magically the same number. So I'm going to have her, as soon as somebody broadcasts mommy, let's have her go to that position and show up. Okay. Now, After that, I want her to start talking. So let me, I'm gonna do just for courtesy, I'm gonna do a little wait here, again a half second, and then she's gonna start talking. And so she's gonna say no, and oh, oh, I see. My brightness is too high. That's right. That's right. Sorry. Yeah, I had it up for my graphics design course. Let me turn this back down. Hang on. Menu, brightness. Here it is. Let's turn that down. There. Let's do that. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. So here we go. And I'm going to, I won't wait a half second. I'm just going to go ahead and say something else. Okay. So there we go. No, I ain't your mama. And the nightmare's not over, Johnny. And so here's what's going to happen next. Watch what happens. I'm on this character, Wanda. I'm going to click on costumes for her. And now that I'm on costume for her, I'm going to click here to get another costume for her, to choose another costume. And we're going to go to fantasy. And we're going to choose the witch. So here's what's going to happen. Look. Very easy. I need to, as soon as she finished saying that, look. She's going to switch costume to witch. Now, guys. Now, it is at this very moment, I want the cat to now respond. Now, in order for the cat to respond at the right time, I need to do another, psst, now cat, it's your turn to respond, right? Now, what some people will do, you'll lose points for doing this, what some people will do is they'll just go ahead on the cat, they'll do something like this. Don't do this, you're going to lose points. They'll just go ahead and be like, well, I'm too lazy to learn how to do it the right way, so let me just get a green flag and do a wait, 15 seconds there. And then after that, that's about the time when she turns into a ghost, and then I'm going to start talking. Well, number one, that is not the smart way of doing it. Do you see what I'm talking about? This right here. Number two, how do you know what time you actually do switch into this scene? Because it's up to the user when they press the A key and when they press the B key. So what if they're chasing? What if that ghost in the forest was chasing them for like 30 seconds, and then they finally press the B key? Well, then this is going to be completely off. So this is not the right way to do it. Please, when you guys make your games, do not do it this way. That is not the smart way.
You gotta do a broadcast.
Right.
You gotta receive the message, and that way,
That's right.
When she says her thing, you'll speak and scream out of it.
Exactly. You need to use broadcast and receive. So, hang on. Where is it that... Oh, it's on the witch here. As soon as she changes to a witch, it's time for him to respond, our main character. So, that's when we want to send a... Psst, now it's your turn. It's back to you now. So, we need another broadcast. Where did it go? There it is. Sorry. I always get the yellows and the oranges mixed up. Broadcast. And I'm going to do a new message. And again, you can type in anything you want. It's irrelevant, but it's good to type in something relevant so that you remember what's going on here. So I'm going to say cat reply. Okay, hit OK there. And now I can go on to cat and do it. Let me go on to cat. Cat reply. When I receive cat reply, it is now time for me to respond. So here's how I'm going to respond. I'm going to say, here, let me make this smaller. Zoom in. That's right.
Make him turn into a warlock. What is this? Then he's gonna switch to a costume, probably.
He's gonna switch the costume.
Oh, he's size huge.
Oh, he's gonna scare him.
Now, guys, my cat currently is on, hang on, let me see here. He's on size 50%. He's going to grow to 150%. Now, careful, when you change things like this, it will change it and it'll keep it this way. So we're going to find out real soon that there's things that we have to fix. Let's watch our story so far from the beginning. Let me zoom out full screen. Green flag, and let's see what happens. Stop. Green flag. Boy, it's sure spooky out here. Hope there aren't any ghosts in this forest. And hit the rock. Press the A. Ghost comes and chase me. Chase me. B key to escape. I press the B key. Bam. And I'm in my bed. Oh, that must have been a bad dream. Mom, is breakfast ready yet? No, and I ain't your mama. Right? See, what? And the nightmare's not over. That's right. The nightmare's not over. For you, that is. Right. See, look here. Well, okay, that works. See, it set him to really, really big, which is what I want. Perfect. But look, now if I play it, yeah, so she's supposed to start off as the grandma. And now, guys, watch. If I play this story one more time, watch this. Stop. Now there's one error that you saw. This should be grandma, not a witch. But now you're about to see a second error. Green flag, watch. What's wrong? It's too big. So, in other words, now that we've messed around with size and costumes, you have to say what's your starting size and what's your starting costume. So look, this paragraph right here, that took care of all the starting conditions for my cat. Well, there's only one, start in the bottom left-hand corner. Well, guess what? I need one more starting condition. I need to make it so that when he starts off at size 50%. Easy. Now, also on our grandma. I have one starting condition. Well, I actually have a couple. I have go to and I have show and but look, I have one starting condition, hide. I need another one, which is change costumes. Where is it? There it is. As soon as the game starts, it should always start back off on Wanda and not the witch. Okay, let's continue on with our story. Let me just press, I just switched to the B. There it is. I just fast forward to the B instead. Ooh, there it is. Let me unzoom out. Let me full screen there.
Can you restart it? I can't understand.
Green flag. Here. Boy, sure is spooky. Hope there aren't any ghosts in the forest. Just press B. I'm going to skip it. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, must have been a bad dream. Mom, is breakfast ready yet? No, and I ain't your mama. And the nightmare's not over, Johnny. That's right. For you, that is, right? And so there it is. And so now, let's end this story real quick. Because now what I'm going to do is, I am going to make it so that if I move and touch the witch, that the witch gets its butt kicked. So that's what's going to happen. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to say, here we go. Oh, I need to be on the cat. Guys, shh. Quiet, please. Yes, it is recording.
Oh, stop. Hi, Naomi.
Hmm.
I know. Sorry.
Okay,
I really
guys, guys. New paragraph. I want something to happen when me, the cat, touches the ghost. Some stuff is going to happen. So here's what. Forever if me, the cat, touching Wanda, which is also the witch, right? And what's going to happen is I am going to... Ooh, here, let's play... You know what? I know this doesn't make a lot of sense, but this scream sound that we had, I'm going to have it scream. I'm going to have the witch scream. But Miss Yang, it's really the cat screaming because the scream sound is on the cat. You're right, but nobody will know who's screaming. But they'll just assume that it'll be the ghost that, the witch that's screaming. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. And, bless you, do that. So when I touch that witch, the witch is going to scream. Now, it's actually going to be the cat that screams, but nobody will know. Watch. I'm going to activate this by clicking on it. See, now it's activated. It's yellow border around it. Now I'm going to move my cat around. See, I can move it around. And if I see? Yeah, I'm going to do that too. So, guys, I'm going to make the witch actually get its butt kicked. So it's going to be moving. So watch this. I'm actually going to broadcast. Hang on. Broadcast inside here. I'm going to make a new one. Broadcast. Let's call this one.
Butt kick witch.
Yeah. You know what? This is actually. Hang on. No. Let's do it the other way. I'm sorry. Let's do it on the. Let's do it on the ghost. That makes more sense. Sorry. I'm gonna throw this away. Sorry. Let's go on the witch. This makes more sense. I'm gonna go on the witch here. And here's where I'm going to make it.
Can you make the screen different when the witch dies?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, screen one. That sounds way better. Cut my tongue.
Oh, wrong one. Okay, so if I, the ghost, not the ghost, if I... Please. I've asked many times for your cooperation, and you are not giving it to me. I can just outright cancel our game day. And it might be canceled anyways, even if I want to or not. Even if I don't want to cancel it. Because you guys don't listen, and you're making it hard. You're making it hard on the teacher to teach. Okay, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to do. Just watch. think I am done. Now, this is kind of confusing, but look at this. Every time, well, when this happens, when the ghost touches, it's going to broadcast this message when they're touching each other, which triggers 2 other paragraphs in this same character. So it's like doing a secret message to yourself to remind yourself that, hey, you have to do these 2 things because I want these 2 things to happen. I want it to keep on saying no and keep on spinning. The ghost, I mean, not the ghost, the witch needs to keep on saying no and keep on spinning. Also, I want it to be moving off the screen slowly. And to keep this from doing this over and over again, hey, broadcast kick butt, hey, broadcast kick butt. Well, what I can do, I can actually have it so that it will only broadcast one time and only one time. It won't be broadcasting this over and over and over and over again because that will trigger this thing to restart over and over again. So I can just do a stop. Now inside the if, not outside of it. Inside the if. As soon as the witch and the cat touch each other, it's going to broadcast this one time and one time only by me doing stop just this paragraph here. As soon as this gets activated once, it's going to stop checking ever again, is what this is going to do right here. And I can do the same thing on the rock. When the rock when the rock and the cat touches, it's going to keep on saying, hey, press the A key for a nice surprise. Hey, press the A key for a nice surprise. But remember, we told it to stop, so it doesn't keep on doing that anymore. Okay. So we are done. Let me just play the story from beginning to end. And hopefully it worked out okay, especially this part right here where he's going to be moving and gliding off into the corner. Let's take a look. Let me full screen this way. Start my story out from the beginning. And boy, it's sure spooky out here. Hope there aren't any ghosts in this forest. Press the touch the rock. A. See, if I touch a rock again, it doesn't do it again, even though it's inside of it forever because we just said stop. See? Press the A key. Ghost comes out, chases me. Press B key to escape. Press B key to escape. Okay, so I'm going to press B key. Oh, it must have been a bad dream. Mom, is breakfast ready yet? No, and I ain't your mama. And the nightmare's not over, Johnny. Turns into a witch. That's right. The nightmare's not over. For you, that is. Grows really big. And see, now I control him. Now I'm going to kick your butt. Bam. No! The end. Right? So there it is. There's the story right there. Now, I hope you guys understood I kind of moved fast at the end of it. But I hope you guys understood what was going on as I was making it, what was going on there. Why does Machine have a stop this script there? Well, because I don't want to keep on going over and over, broadcasting kick butt, butt kick, right? Over and over again. So there it is right there. We only have 1 minute left. So hang on. What I'm going to do with this last 1 minute is let me show you guys what you have to do for me. Because I have a list of rules and requirements. And is my video still recording? Hopefully it is. It is? Yes. Okay. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I have to find it real quick. No, not there. 6th grade, Scratch interactive story. Here it is. Okay. So just really quickly, here is what you have to do for me. Make an interactive story. Control your main character up, down, left, and right. You have to have at least 3 total sprites or characters. 1 sprite you must draw yourself, 1 or more. 3 backgrounds or scenes. You have to have at least 3 backgrounds and scenes. 5 talk or thought bubbles total, at least. These are minimum requirements. You must use broadcast and receive, a lot. You must have 1 sprite move automatically on its own. For example, my witch, right? When I kicked it, it moved off screen. Or the ghost that chases me, it moved automatically on its own. I didn't control it with the arrow keys. So 1 character had to do that. Story must be repeatable. That means that every time I click the green flag to start your story, it's the same story over and over again. You don't have to say, wait, Miss Yang, let me drag this character over here. And wait, Miss Yang, let me right-click on this and change the costumes. You don't have to do any of it. It starts perfectly. Sense that you're touching 2 sprites, play at least 2 different sound effects, and don't use the cat. That is the requirement.